Hello ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the Discriminating Gamer and another unboxing video. And today we're going to take a look at Hoplomachus Victorum. Now this is the Pandora's Run expansion by Chip Theory Games. This is just going to add more to your Victorum game. Now remember, Hoplomachus Victorum is the solo game. It's the solo campaign for Hoplomachus. So it's just single only, but this is just going to add more stuff, okay? And you're going to get a whole bunch. You're going to get more chips. You're going to get more reference sheets, a whole bunch more cards, just more stuff to do. Now, stay to the very end, because the other thing I'm going to add to this is I'm also going to add this. All right, now this is Pandora's Might expansion. What this is going to do is this is going to allow you to be able to cross over the Hoplomachus remastered stuff into your Victorum game. So all it's going to do is just going to allow that much more information for Victorum. All right. Absolutely phenomenal. We're going to take a look at that at the very end, and we're going to include it with this. But the first thing I want to do is I want to get this box open up. I want to take a look at the inside, and let's see what we have. Okay, I'm just kind of glancing the sides. Not really seeing anything as far as your time to play, but if I remember right, it's like 60, 90 minutes per act. There's a ton of acts. So much content inside this box, okay? I mean, the main Victorum box has so much gameplay, absolutely ridiculous amount of gameplay, and this is just going to add that much more. But as with every Chip Theory Games, I love showing the artwork that's on the inside of the boxes, because it's just absolutely gorgeous. Okay, and I love it when they put artwork on the inside of boxes. Now, first thing we're going to get is we're going to get your rule book. Okay, Pandora's Run rule book. If we look on the back, you're going to get like bloodshed events. Premises, okay, just different stuff, integrated expansions. All right, little nice little introduction. Now, it's not a thick rule book either. There's only like 8 pages, okay? So not a whole lot to it. But we got the Chaos Dragon, we got your set, Crumb Dub, Doob, whatever. Hundun, I don't know who all these people are. But components, rules, strange, just different stuff, okay, that you're going to be able to add to it. Different event cards, your rules, your setup, okay, your hero setup over here, how it's going to change, maybe your rival setup. So any differences that you might have, and there you go. Not a lot to this rulebook, so it doesn't look like it's going to make everything that much more difficult to play, which is actually phenomenal. Anytime you can just add more stuff to a game, not increase the complexity, oh, it's just that much better, right? So when you increase a lot of the complexity, that's usually when you have more of a problem. Now, with every Chip Theory game, all their stuff is plastic. The rulebook is just top quality. The poker chips are just high quality. Oh, okay. But let's take a look at these characters. Now, the Chaos Dragon. Okay, I'm going to pause if you need to. I'm going to show you both sides. Okay, if you played this game before, this is going to make a little more sense to you. Okay, we got Set. Oh, you know, I want to go against Set. Oh, yeah. Now, I don't know if there's anything on here that shows like what their difficulty level is. I'd be curious about that. Are some of these easier to go up against than others? I don't know. But I tell you what, I'd sure like to find out. All right. So I know this keeps going up, man. At 1, 2, 3, and 4. Maybe that's part of your difficulty level. I don't know. All right. Looks like we got some maybe map changes or something like that, because I know I've definitely seen, you know, I know these different maps. Got the Amazonian map. All right. Again, pause if you want to take a look at these a little bit closer. There's quite a bit in here, so, and we got quite a bit I want to try to go through. I don't want to make this super, super long like some of my other ones have been. All right. But I'll hold on to them just for a second, just so you can take a look at them. Or hopefully give you enough time to pause. Okay. Oh, there's so much content down on these. Absolutely so much content. So this is one I definitely really want to take a look at. But I'll tell you what, I think I'm going to be playing the core game before I even remotely try to start on this one. But I am so excited to get the core campaign going and trying on this game. Okay, that's what we're going to get for there. Now, let's look inside here. We're going to get another one of these trays. And inside this tray, look at that. We're just going to get another pad for your campaigns. And they expect you to play this a lot, because there is a lot of pages in there. Now, this is only just one side, so there you go. But I like how they put it inside of here so it doesn't really get destroyed. And that'll just fit here. Now, there's a bottom. Well, nope, that doesn't feel like it comes out, but we'll make sure there's nothing underneath it. Okay, I'm going to put that back in there because sometimes it's easy for me to lose how everything goes in and out of these. Okay, so let's get this chip set out. Okay, and let's take a look at what we're going to have in here. Oh, man, I'll tell you what. There is so much stuff in here. And for a little tiny box, there's so much weight to it as well, just because the quality of the components of this game is unreal, unmatched. All right, so first thing we're going to do is we're going to take a look at the yellow chips, which are going to have this little banner on the back of them. All right, I do not know what that banner means. But, okay, as you can see, here's all your everything, your movement, all right, your range, your health, your special abilities, the dice you get, and the type of character you are, all right. And we'll just take a look at all these guys. Oh, excuse me. Oh, some of these are just nasty too. All right, looks like we got some tactics chips. Okay, they're gonna come out. Got war scales. Oh, some of these guys are just nasty. Some of these guys are fast. Some of these guys got a big range, a lot of health. Just nasty. Look at 6 health on that guy. Look at that guy, man. His face is in his stomach. But, oh, I love the artwork on this. Charm. Yeah, I want to see that guy come at you with charm. That would just be hilarious. All right. Is that his head that he's juggling? Wow. Plutonic cage. This is some phenomenal stuff. Oops. Yeah, I want a tactics called Oops. That's phenomenal. I love it. And altar time. Now, we're going to get these white ones. These are going to be your arena chips. And it looks like we're going to get some tactics there. See the stars. Oh, Ascension. What do we got? Focused Rage. Vital Essence. We got our Chariot. I'm not really sure what the Chariot thing does, but there you go. All right. Now that is going to be those. Now let's get this one opened up. Oh, this is actually 2 different ones. Very nice. So I know we got one more little white chip there, so we'll see how that one's going to associate with the others. Okay, get him open up, and that's going to be another arena chip, and it's going to be, oh yeah, Cerebus. Yeah, the Cerebus dog. Whirlwind attack. Woo, yeah. Okay, now, here we go. What are we going to get here? The camp. Oh, there's some bad, these are usually some bad things are going to happen to you. Okay, looks like these are chips that are going to go in your bag. You probably have to draw them from the bag. Your Scion. Okay, a little Centaur, a Centaur, and a Centaur. Now, these double thick ones are usually your main bad guys or your main heroes. Hopefully I'm not getting that wrong. A little easier to see, but all I know is a magma worm. You know what? Holy criminy. Unlimited range, movement of 1, health 5, couple blue dice, absorb. He just looks nasty. All right, just absolutely nasty. Look at that guy. Whew, Inspire. Set scare. Oh, man. Don't want to run into him in an alley. All right, and then that must be your dragon guy. Very nice. Again, phenomenal artwork. All right. Oh, now, what are we going to get here? A lot more double-sided chips. All right, I'm going to put half of these down because these actually get kind of hard to hold. And I just dropped that one on the floor. I'll figure out where it goes. Okay, so let's do this. Set Crocodile. Nice. Oh, his abilities just look nasty. All right. Oh, I wonder if these are the bad guys for Set, I wonder. Maybe. Maybe not. Could be. Got your Pharaoh, Ostrich, and the Lionfish. So maybe Set has these certain bad guys that he's going to fight for him. I'm not really sure. Maybe not. I'm just kind of guessing. Crumdub's body. Oh, there you go. So yeah, maybe. Cyan. Oh, I keep dropping him on the floor. Crumdub's head. Well, Set Anubis. There you go. And okay. And Set Falcon. But let me pick this one back up because that was, what was it? Yeah, just look at that artwork. Oh yeah. That's some good stuff. Okay. That's it for that. Let's get this back in here. Oh, whoop. I like these. I like how those can fit on top. That way you're not going to damage your chips any. It's just going to give you a little protection against the top of your chip tray. That's really cool. I haven't seen them do that before in their other stuff. Now, I'm going to get these out of here. All right, because what I want to do real fast, just make sure there's nothing, okay, underneath here. And you know what? There is. And I'm glad on this one I looked, because we have that. And I'm actually going to put that on top. Okay, so what do we have? And here we have, let's see, special prowess. So we have a card. Now, I don't know, maybe we're going to be able to take all the cards from the regular Victorum, and we're going to be able to put them in this box and take them out of the main box, because that would actually make kind of sense. And then they don't, because right in the main box, they just kind of are just sitting wide open, which I don't think is a problem. But this stuff here is not going to fit in that main box from what I can see. So it just kind of allows you just to protect your cards just a little bit more if that's the case. If that is the case and you start playing this, I like it. All right. But until you start playing this, you can just leave these cards in here and they'll just fit right there. Now, this one is just empty. So this is probably where going to be some of your other cards are going to go. We'll just slide him right there. And what do we have here? Oh yeah, we're going to get a lot of cards in this one. So this box is going to have some opportunity cards and some sport cards. Now, these are probably the cards you're going to need for this particular set. So I'm thinking maybe if you're just playing with these ones, then you're not going to use the sport and opportunity. Maybe you're going to mix them. I'm not quite sure. We'll have to go through the rule book and figure that one out. But let's go through these. Okay. And then again, this is going to be your hero setup. Okay, along with your villain setup. So as you can see, there is so much to this game, folks. There is so much to this game. Wow, I'll tell you what, when Chip Theory gives you some, they just go all in on their games. Absolutely love it. Absolutely love it. I don't think I've seen any of their expansions that really don't offer all that much. I know in some of their games they have like little character expansion stuff, which, you know, characters actually offer quite a bit themselves. But boy, this looks like it's just going to add this whole new level to the campaign. All right, I hope you're pausing. I hope I'm not going too fast. I hope everything's focusing. I keep bumping the camera. I'm sorry. And there you go. That is going to be those cards, the sport cards. Now let's see what these opportunity cards are. See if we can get this one open. And it does not want to open. You can kind of grab the top. Oh, there we go. Okay, we got it. Whew. Some of those little wrapper things, I'm bad at getting those things open. And these ones are going to be all opportunities. Okay. Pause if you want to take a look at them a little bit closer. Fast forward if you just want to jump to the end. Okay. Looks good. Now, I'm not really sure if some of these, I doubt any of these have to do with particular characters. I don't know. But I'll tell you what, there's a lot of cards in this game. There is a lot. They're not, I'm not seeing duplicates. So everything you get looks like it's going to be new. It's going to be fresh, which is fantastic. All right. Ooh, so these are all so maybe these are all for the Chaos Dragon. These are the ones for set. So yeah. So maybe, so I'm almost thinking that if it depends on who you're going up against, you're just going to grab the cards for that particular person. That actually makes sense. All right. Well, hey, we kind of figured something out, right? Now, because these cards are plastic, waterproof, the whole 9 yards, just so you know, and even these boxes are plastic too, they're also super slippery. So they're kind of hard to hold on to. And do I have everything? Yeah. Now, this card is going to be, what do we got here? This is going to be your Primus cards. Okay. So these are probably going to be the cards, other cards for when you're going into battle with different, like your Hydras and stuff like that. They're going to help you set up your different battle. Like I said, your bad guy, you, okay. All right. And these are your Hydras. Look up top and you can see what it is. All right. And pause if you want to take a look at them just a little bit closer. Try to keep my thumb out of the way. Hopefully they're focusing for you. My old eyes don't focus fast enough, so man, if you're waiting for my eyes to focus, we'd be on each card for about 5 minutes. So, all right. Not too far down to go. But I'll tell you, man, there is a lot in this game. absolutely loving what I am seeing. Absolutely loving what I am seeing. Okay. This is good stuff. All right, and oh, my people. Inhuman Shield. Maybe these are some general ones that you're going to mix in. I don't know. So maybe you have whoever your main bad guy is, you have these general ones, or maybe these are going to be for something else. Not quite sure. Rain, fire, and into the ring. Ignore all units. I can't talk. All units ignore dazed. All right, now let's put this back in here. Okay, there we go. And slide that, and there you go. Okay, now that's going to be all that. What is this? That's what I want to see. This was hiding in the bottom. I'm glad I pulled that out. I'm guessing this is going to be a player aid. Okay. Let's see. Let's get this off to the side. And there you go. Look at that artwork, man. Ooh, look at that little totem. Love it. Okay, but Mercury's boots, Primus lineups, okay, Primus modifiers, and there you go. All right. Not sure what all that means. I'm really not sure what all that means at this point in time. But once I get to this expansion, we're going to figure that out because I am excited to see what this has to offer. Now, let's put all this in here. Looks like it lays down pretty flat. Okay. And let's get this lid on. Okay. That, ladies and gentlemen, is just Pandora's Ruin. But what I want to do is I also want to show you what comes in Pandora's Might. Okay. Because Pandora's Might, like I said, this is a crossover pack that's going to actually allow you to bring all of your Hoplomachus remaster stuff into Victorum so you can replay all those characters as well. Because if you don't already have enough content for Victorum, but if you had this in the core game, wow, you have a ridiculous amount of content now. A ridiculous amount of content. Okay, now, and this is just a thin box. There's not a ton in here. I think it's just going to be some replacement cards and stuff like that. But look at that. Even the thin, small boxes, man. They put the artwork on the inside. Love it. Okay. Back of this, we're not going to see anything. All right. We got Pandora's Might rulebook. It's going to be really thin. Not a whole lot to it. As you can see, you're just going to get a bunch of cards and stuff like that. But that's like I said, it's going to bring in, it's going to bring all your master stuff, I believe. And this is just going to tell you how everything goes. All right. Take a look at those. Pause if you want to take a look at it. Okay. And your last page. There you go. That's your rule book. Now, let's take a look at these chips. The chips are in bags because you're probably going to be replacing them in the other trays when you go to play them. So, like we got Thermodosa. All right, looks like we got a Tactics. All right, look, we got this person. Go through all these. Can't even pronounce some of those. Oh my gosh, how do you come up with these names like that? Okay, that person, look at that. Whew, got like smoke coming out of their eyes. The Reborn Minotaur, and it's a harpy. All right, Terror. Whew, nah. Tactics chips. The Atlanteans, okay, little Tactics. There's Fang. All right, ooh, Decoy. Easel, wow. Nice little guy right there, and his double. All right, so let's throw these back in this little Ziploc bag right here because we don't want these really sliding around too much. Okay, and I'm probably going to figure out a better way to stuff those in there. Let's put this off to the side. But let's take a look at this one chip right here. All by itself. This is going to be your little double wide chip or double thick chip. But look at that artwork, man. Look at that artwork. Pandora herself. Very 12 health. Wow. Wow, she is nasty. She's tough. Okay. Now, what are we going to get here? Looks like this is going to be some of the smaller cards. I'm going to put these back in the bag too. I don't want these. So like some of your different characters and stuff like that you're going to see from the original. So you're not going to know who's who. I'm just going to go through them. All right. Pause. As always, take a look at what you want. We'll go through every card. I'll flip through them all pretty fast. Hopefully it doesn't take too long. But going up against the bad guys, I believe these are the cards you're going to be able to get. It's just going to make you that much stronger, which is going to help you get to the end of your campaign. And hopefully you win said campaign. All right. doppelganger, level 1, level 2, looks like level 3, and even a level 4. So yeah, it looks like there's different levels for each one of these. Some don't have levels. Some just give you abilities. Oh, look at that, man. Levels, no effect. Oh, wow. You get that card and then you get robbed. Just get robbed. But that's okay. I mean, you can't get something totally cool and awesome with every single thing you do, can you? We all hope we can. All right, so we're definitely putting these back in here because until I get these outside of this, we want to make sure that everything stays in here nicely. Don't want everything just sliding around too much. All right. Excuse me. All right, sorry about that. All right. Okay. Keep going through all these. Like I said, pause if you want to take a look at them a little bit longer. Some have a lot of text. Some have a lot of text. Some don't have a lot of text. Some have just a little bit. Some apparently have no effect, as we've seen. But different abilities that you can gain. Oh man. So if you're still listening to me right now, like I'm going to say it again, but if you've played this game, let me know in the comments down below. I would love to know what you guys think about Hoplomachus Victorum as a solo game. I mean, I've been playing more and more solo games lately, and this one just looks good. This one looks really good. As a matter of fact, every Chip Theory game that I own and have played, all of them actually play really good solo. And I've really enjoyed playing all of them solo. Okay, and our last deck of cards. And this actually should be the last for this expansion. And actually this will be the last for both of these expansions. Alrighty, and here we go. Like I said, oh, so many abilities. And your characters can learn so much stuff in this game. So maybe some of these kind of have some of the same things. I don't know. I'm actually not paying that much attention to them. I'm going through them a little bit too fast. I'm just trying to make sure that I can keep everything on the screen more than anything else. And hoping that everything actually stays in focus. There you go. Usually my camera does a pretty good job of that. Okay, as long as I kind of keep everything right about in the center, I think it does pretty good. All right, just a few more of these and then we are going to be done. All right, and there's your last one, ladies and gentlemen. Okay, fantastic stuff. Like I said, and these cards, man, like again, they're plastic, so they're super slippery. They're kind of hard to keep your hands on. That's one of the reasons why I'm putting them back in these bags, because they're just going to slide all over the place. Okay, and there you go. So let's kind of wish him down just a little bit. Looks like he's down tight. Put this lid on. Okay. Now, ladies and gentlemen, there you go. That is Hoplomachus Victorum, Pandora's Ruin expansion, which is going to add a bunch more stuff to the game. All right, but you're also going to get Pandora's Might, which is going to bring all the remaster stuff, okay, back into this game. So much content. Hey, if you've played this game, if you like this game, if you like Chip Theory games, man, anything about Chip Theory games, Hoplomachus, any of them, I don't care. I would love to hear your comments. I would love to hear your opinions on their game, what you think about the game, the components, the quality, everything. The artwork, I mean, look at that artwork. Phenomenal. But hey, leave all your comments down below. And as always, thank you for watching.
And me, Count Dracula! Yes! And me, Count Dracula!